Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the reading for the month of July. For this reading, I'm using the coffee cup and then I'll be drawing out cards from the Tarot, the Divine deck here. And I also have some lovely rune stones that I'll be drawing out for you as well. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini. There's something coming in that you're going to be bewildered by. I'm seeing a bewilderment. You feeling kind of like taken aback by a surprise, something that you were not expecting. And it's like, oh, it really amuses you. Something that really, really amuses you. Finding, it's something that you were skeptical about. And it really is bringing in a completely different view to this, to the new perception, new perspective. You're going to find yourself in some kind of unfamiliar territory, but you'll be faced with someone that is familiar. It's like someone you're going to be faced with that is in the same boat as you, that you did not expect them to be. If that makes sense. You know, it could be someone that you, let's say, don't talk to, don't get on with, don't have any kind of friendship, and you actually start to bond over this interesting situation that you'll find yourself in. Like you making unexpected friendships, like making friendships with unexpected people, if that makes sense, you know. So very, very interesting, but it's like kind of starts off with a bang here, you know. You are tired of running laps. That's what I'm seeing. So there's something here that you feel like you just run laps. You've been running laps, and you've had enough of running the same track. You know, wanting to see something different, wanting to see different results, a new result. But you do actually come out on top. You are finally ending this long distance run. You're finished with that. You're finished with that. The divine timing here is playing a key role. So you may feel like you've just been running laps, but it's all been, you know, a build up to you having, for example, the best time out of all the other races, if that makes any sense. I'm just an example, just like a metaphor, you know. Each lap you take, you're getting better and better, even if you don't realize it. And the quality of your work comes out, shows out on the result, the outcome. You're going to be very, very happy with. That is when you are entering, you know, the cycle, the opportunity that you've been working towards, something that you've been waiting for. Something is definitely on offer here. It's at hand. You will not allow yourself to be succumb to any kind of gossip, office gossip, drama, anything like that. You're not going to allow yourself to be dragged into that. You're just saying, okay, no thank you, and keeping yourself to yourself. That's what I'm seeing here. Keeping your sort of your personal opinions to yourself. You don't want, because you don't know who you can trust. That's what I'm seeing here. So do be aware. Someone may come across as really trustworthy, but you know, they may want to make you feel like very comfortable in you opening up yourself or saying what you truly feel. But it does say here, don't do it. It is encouraging you not to do it, because the next thing you know is that they have actually told everybody else, and it causes a lot of uncomfortableness. So you don't want that, or awkwardness, you know. You're going to be in a really good place. You're going to be really grateful and proud with how you're dealing with these kind of situations. And there's also, you've been promoted to some kind, something that you may not have been looking for, but it feels like a promotion. I also see you being all giddy. All very giddy. If you're female, you may be feeling all girly, and if you're male, you may be feeling all boyish. That makes any sense of what I'm seeing here. Oh, it could be like you have chemistry with somebody, and it makes you feel like you're a child again, you know, in that sense, like high school or something. So that's really, really sweet. You're looking for something drama free. You're making sure from the beginning it is drama free. All right. Let's see what the cards have for you. It's very interesting reading. The Hierophant. Okay. Two of Wands. Ooh, and the Two of Cups. The Hierophant, Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Yep. Nothing can break you. Okay, first of all, it's something that I have to say. And you always have this strong light in you, this strong belief in you. Something that is starting to really become more and more apparent. This is a place where you come from, within you, your soul. Very committed to going forward. If it's matters of the heart, there is a very strong commitment that I do see coming through overall. But there is a path here forward where you feel so right, where you feel so true. And there is also you having to, what it's saying here, listen to your heart a bit more. Sometimes it's more of what your mind is wanting, but something is going to fit really, really well together. If you have a good balance, but something, it does show, listen to your heart a bit more. There is something that is coming towards you that you are also drawn to. Very, very strong union, something that feels like a good bond here, working together, whether it's a work partnership, a personal partnership, like love partnership. You're on the right track with that. Oh, the High Priestess, Gemini. But I'm seeing something about you cannot afford any more mishaps or investing your time and energy with the wrong person. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh, wonderful. And because you're very clear with yourself about not, you can't afford, you don't want to invest any more time in something that doesn't feel right, really does work out for you, and being more in touch with yourself intuitively. There is an inner knowingness here that again, we were talking about a strong commitment. Definitely something here coming through with that. There was something in your past that you had rejected, and you felt like it wasn't right. And even if it's, long time since then, that's what I was saying. Divine timing, it seems to be key. Everything has its purpose, and you're going to be very happy with how things have come through. I also see a lot of truth here coming through. And if it's not to do with anything romantic, the position that you hold, what you value the most, is going to really, really shine through. And something that you enjoy doing or being with is going to really become very apparent, something that you can celebrate, something that is, a very, very big part of you, of who you are, what you do. There's something about you being like, you really showing your true essence of what and who you are. Not being afraid to really, okay, love this. I love this. Being really true to your essence. Not being swayed, as we're talking about, not being, dragged into any kind of drama. You're sticking to your true self. As you stick to really what your true soul's purpose is, things will start to really align themselves. And I do see you have put some conditions down. As I was saying, you're not going to just say yes to anything, or you're like, I cannot afford to waste any more time. I cannot afford to, get dragged into something that I don't want. Things really work out for you as you're really drawing out these boundaries, and there is something that is coming alive, a fulfillment here, things that are starting to unfold for you. By the way, I see something about opposites attract as well. Again, it could be connecting with someone that is a little bit unexpected, but it feels right. Wow. Okay, let's see what the runes have for you. Okay, we have here the rune of Pertho. We have here the rune of Ewaz, and a third rune, Rido. Ooh, excellent. Okay. Pertho. Wow. All right. Pertho is the rune of your fate, of the unknown, something that perhaps you cannot see fully, but what you trust. You trust your instincts. You're going with the flow. If you can't quite see the end result, but that's okay, as long as you know and you feel you're in the right place, you're doing the right thing. That's what's important. That's what it's saying here, leading you here to Awaz, which is your progress. As long as you start to see progress, and also this has a lot to do with partnership, who you choose to connect with and go forward with, whether it's work or something more personal. But this is something that you're going to see great progress with. And also teamwork is really, really important here, that you're going to have the right people around you to really get things off the ground. And then we have here Rido. Rido is destiny. It's your destiny. It's where you're headed to, your journey, how you're traveling forward. It's your destiny, something that, again, as we were saying, really aligns to you're going to be on your true path, if not already, and something that is very, very destined, as we were talking about, like divine timing. So very beautiful, very spiritual here, your reading, and a lot of spiritual work that you're doing within. Very special. Thank you, Gemini, so very much for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. Appreciate all of you so very much. Do take care, and until next time.